Guess you won't need my self-introduction.
Yeah, he's so
Oh,
cool, man.
I spent so much time on it.
He haven't been released yet. You know? Welcome to another part of Weathering Waves. I swear to God, I shouldn't do that voice when I'm sick. So, yeah, I did it a little bit, you know, by myself. A little bit, like, just, I don't know, 30 seconds, something like that. And we should investigate this whole area.
Watch out. Something's not right. What? Brother. Help. It seems to only repeat these lines.
Okay. Until they are talking. So, why I came back to Weathering Waves? You know, because of the good updates they added and the new story and the new region that, you know, they added. I've been playing, you know, doing dailies and some events by myself and pulling, and I got, you know, shortkeeper and
I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability.
and the other girl with the gun
complex feelings from it.
that have 4 ults and was in my screen. I doesn't remember her name, but yeah, with that, that's my team.
Found and the condition of these ruins.
And I was saying I came back to this game because of a good story and combat and new character, and especially for the new character Zany.
Someone has been intentionally
If I don't, you know, say his name wrong, Zany was the character with the, you know, great sword and the fucking Super Saiyan mode. I like her. I will pull for her. I will use her. I like her a lot.
As for the little one here,
I really want that too. Oh. Cheers.
anything catch your eye?
And that's what I was saying, you know, the other reason I came back, and
Someone was
the
injured.
live stream was good, you know, 3 new 3.0, I think, the new version, you know, with Xenia on it, you know, and the 10, you know, the 10 banner stuff, and
Ritualistic wooden
the, you know, anniversary reward wasn't that good. We know the 5-star selecting can solve a lot of problems.
These cars.
The standard.
The Fraxidus
They can
is
also
behind
do
it all.
the blue guy, the green guy with the spear,
Yes.
and
I don't know much about
that's
the
why
Fraxidus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related
she's
cases.
so hot, by the way. These two. Put it.
Group of
And yes,
obsessed with fusing
it was some
humans
other
with tacit
creature's
discords.
idea that I'm installing and using.
Humans and tacit
You know.
discords.
I thought the ideas was good.
We've seen signs above the artificers
80 can
are
be
the
good
oath.
too.
No one knows
80
their
pulls.
true intent, and there is one particularly insane overseer. He's a man who sees no order.
And by the way, I
destruction.
had done this
I've seen
part
he belonged to this one
when this
overseer
game
I'm talking about.
got launched.
If
you
he's
know.
responsible for what happened to these villagers,
Why? You may ask. Because it was a hype
what
game,
kind
and
of cruel and
I
twisted
kind of left it.
atrocities he's capable of.
And this account is not that account. I have 6 accounts with that. With this account, it will be 6. And that's why I'm not listening and reading this all of shit, because I know a red guy will come and will tell a story of sheeps and wolves and some shit like this.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction.
Yeah, he's so cool, man.
I spent so much time on it.
he they haven't been released yet. You know? They haven't been released still, you know. I love the red eye and the scars and everything burns more.
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar.
Cool name.
Cruel and twisted maniac.
I love that face.
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree?
Yes, but you can just took me, not her.
The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
What do you want, motherfucker?
Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world,
Okay.
you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces
I don't
have
give a
been
fuck.
fighting for
Fuck yeah.
possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable.
Yeah, because you know I'm pretty
The
handsome.
world is a cruel place.
Everybody wants me.
You
I
are
will
a
start a
living,
horror,
breathing
real
person,
horror.
but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth.
I hate my mind. I think
I
something
am
disgusting, but I don't want to
sorry
say.
for everything you're about
Not
to
disgusting.
face.
Maybe interesting.
But truth hurts sometimes.
Yeah, it does. Always. The rover's design is pretty cool now.
I know you are not one I can sway with simple words.
I want
My goal
something.
is simple.
The tacit marks
just
on,
want
you
to
know,
deepen
their
our
bodies.
mutual understanding,
You know that
nothing more.
Catarella have on their tongue and it
Come
goes
on.
onto her throat.
Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see.
I hate the swing, but I was saying.
As you learn more about this
I
world,
want to catch
your
it that the
true
tacit marks
desires will
be
surface.
into his eyes,
Our little
be in
game
his
will
eyes, you
become
know.
even more
Or even
entertaining.
no, not her,
And before
his
that,
or her
I
ear.
don't want
You know, in
anyone to
ears it's
disturb
not
my
cool, but in
precious
eyes
alone time with
it
you.
will be
That's
so
all.
fucking cool.
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually
Or like
happened.
something, you know, if you are a fan
I
of
won't
wrestling
tell
and
you
know Cody
everything
Rhodes
just
and
yet,
his,
that's too
you know, skeleton
boring.
tattoos on his neck,
As I
you know
said,
that
why
it's,
don't you take
I
a
think
look
it's
around
kinda,
and
if
see
I
for
remember
yourself?
correctly, it's kinda, you know,
So
not,
go ahead.
no,
What do you see?
it's on the corner of her neck. His is in his,
Bravo! Didn't think
you
you'd
know,
catch
front
on to
neck,
that.
but be at side of his
Now,
neck,
what is the
some
conclusion you've
be
drawn?
the, you know, the acid mark on the side of her neck is so sexy, or you know, in some you know, a female character which the tattooed mark is
How
on his
typical.
back, you
The
know,
age-old
that would
tale
be
of
sexy too,
savage
or
wolves
on
and
her
helpless
belly,
lambs.
and one of the, you
Good
know,
and evil as clear
stars
as
be
day.
in his,
It's a
you
tired
know,
story that people cling to in their mundane lives.
be in the middle of her
Oh,
belly,
how it
you know.
keeps them in check. But let me ask
Oop.
you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple? Let me give
I
you a couple
didn't
more
give a
tips.
shit that what you said.
The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, What makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
Motherfucking, I don't tell me I gotta do all of these shits. I hate this part. We don't care.
Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they
I told you
food.
there were sheep, but
And when
lamb
evening fell,
doesn't.
they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves. Fables, stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths, but they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many, and each person whatever you learn from it is just like us now. This village marks the beginning of my story, so that magistrate led you here to meet me.
I want to see that. Die. Die. Die, 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 die. 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 Die.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived. No, quite the opposite. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant his flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard.
Okay.
What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable?
It's boring.
Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible... Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But it's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
I love this combo with Cantrella. It's so satisfying. Not Cantrella. Oh god, what was her name, man?
I alone will decide whether it...
Carlotta. I like one of her dialogues. That she says when he used the final ultimate.
The lambs reveled
in the name of
endless
the
bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night, except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you... I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce, always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
To receive equal retribution, when every wish comes with a hefty price, when they can make someone else bear the price. They all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish... Funny, isn't it?
It cut it itself. I didn't press any. I was peeling an orange.
Surrender.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual, but the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
Okay, finish.
Found your weak spot.
Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, answer me and I'll who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose this. Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes?
Their lives.
Of course, as always. Life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
No.
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's right!
That was easy. As I remember.
Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules. He withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. but they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground.
Finish.
How do you like my story? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it. The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed,
True.
and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruse. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. No
I'm
one
black,
who
but
breaks
you're
the
white.
rules.
So. Why do we think there was something in his,
Interesting,
pants
Rover.
near
I'm
on
liking
his
you
crotch,
more and more.
and they remove it.
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
let's see if this black lamb.
And I'm
is
kind
going
of
to
happy
end
with that
up
because it was
like
just
you say.
no. I didn't like that, but a lot of people was mad about that. Boss fight? Yeah. Yes, baby. Yeah. Fucking hell, oh, man! I thought
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think. Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes. Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet.
I guess I'm too strong.
Don't look back. Join them. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
I'm too strong. Bang. Bang.
See? Such
I'm
brutality.
one-shotting them, man.
Can't you see? We are king.
I'm happy that I upgrade myself. Not just one shot.
Tell me, do you want to be the rules?
Rover!
Huh? It was that easy? Sorry guys, you didn't get the full gameplay.
Rover!
I just destroyed him. Hello. Hello. Yang
I
Yun.
shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Yang Yang.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him.
That was bad voice acting. Oh, these are not in the game. Why? Why they're not in the game? They look so cool.
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind.
I
Don't
love
let
her
your
voice.
improvisation trouble others.
I love her voice. She looks
Look
like
at
a
you,
goth
rushing
girl.
in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end.
Oi, I'm not
But don't
gay.
forget my sincere reminders.
We're
Let
just
me know what you
hanging out,
choose.
okay?
An
Not today.
unexpected gift, an honest and open exchange, or a highly risky gamble. The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again in the not too distant future.
He just
They're
winked at
gone.
me.
Should we go after them?
No. No, man. He's a good guy, I think.
Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you.
I destroyed that man. I smashed him. I smashed him.
Why are you here?
As Roman
I
Reigns
wonder?
says, you know.
I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned.
Even though
Could
he
it be-
lost the three, you know, the match
Yes,
between CM Punk,
that is a
Seth Rollins,
possibility.
and
Since
you
Scar
know,
had been here before,
Roman himself, who lost it to Seth
let's
Rollins
talk
win.
about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened?
No.
It seems all the tragedies
Dark
in
screen
Teacher
and
Village were
vortex.
linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves.
Can we don't?
What's the matter?
Nothing, let's just continue.
Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
Oh! She's here too.
They are unharmed. Please rest
Somehow.
assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not
Is
try
it
to kill them.
Sanha?
Yes, I
People say
stayed out of it
Sanha,
like
but
you asked.
I want to say Sanhua. Sanhua.
Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Yeah, we know who she is. Who her lady is.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Look, the water is going down.
No! That's how we unlock it.
I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here.
The boss.
Odd. This place should have been soaked in water. But everything is dry here.
Sorry. Sorry.
Even the
I'm sorry.
vegetation is dry.
Give me a cool cutscene, please.
That tree. It's stunning.
Please, save us.
Are you trying to tell us about something?
The boss should be here. I'm eating, you know,
Where did it go?
some seeds. I don't know what you call it. There is a country what. I'm eating pumpkin seed. You know, it's delicious.
That girl just wanted to save her village. But those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to please excuse it's...
Yes, we can get out of here. No problem.
Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place.
No
without
problem.
any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and the villagers
Okay.
had a complex mix of emotions. Hope, resentment. What
Okay.
was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life my apologies. I got lost in
It's
I wish
okay.
that I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like
Okay.
this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again.
Can you just
I
stop?
cannot stop the lament. But at least I should do Really? Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. Yes.